6 days ago, it started to snow. It snowed all day, all night, and pretty much the entire next day. It has been such a wonderful week, snug at home with the family. We've had a lot of spare time apart from our normal routine of school and chores, and so we've had so much fun as a family together, and I've had a lot of fun in the kitchen. I've made yogurt cheese, I've started a new batch of fire cider, I've experimented with some new sourdough recipes like this flatbread. I topped this dish with some sourdough cheddar biscuits, kind of like a beef pot pie, sourdough pancakes. I'm starting water kefir for the first time. And I also made some sourdough brown bread for the first time. It's just been fun to have extra time on my hands to experiment with new recipes and enjoy them with my family. It really has felt very cold. We're all in cozy clothes all the time, and we've eaten a lot of soup, oatmeal, had tea throughout the day. It's just very needed with how cold it feels. So Hector was not here the first 2 days that the snow began. He got here midweek. He was in Puerto Rico with his mom, and when he returned, it was so fun to welcome him. I was really glad the snow lasted so he can enjoy it with us. We made fun that he was at the beach like 2 days before and then in the snow, but it was such a treat to have him come home, and immediately we celebrated with cooking this awesome steak over the fire outside, and the boys got to use their cool new camping grill that they got for Christmas. So it was really fun. It was a beautiful cut of meat, a porterhouse steak from a local farmer, and they said it's the best steak they've ever had. So we have been snowed in for 6 days, and I think we are going to attempt leaving today because we need groceries. We're out of chicken feed, we're out of milk, we're out of butter, we're out of half and half. We have a lot of sourdough and flour and grain and beans and rice. We have meat to last us a few days, but only ground beef and ground Italian sausage. I can totally make us last with just what we have, but if we can get out today, I would love some cream for my coffee. And my chickens don't have any feed left, so I've been just giving them oats and some of our wheat and some of our beans and saving grease for them and stirring it up and taking them treats as much as I can because they are stuck in the coop from how snowy it is. They have not come out at all, and it's very windy. So I had to wrap a tarp around the coop and keep them as snug as possible. I'm hoping the snow will start to melt today and that we can go to church tomorrow with no problem, but we shall see. Every day that it thaws just a little, then it freezes over again, because I mean the high today is 18 or 17. So with the wind chill, it feels like -3 right now out there, and everything is just ice. It's been fun though. I cannot complain. I have loved being home and just the whole family together. Really slowed down pace of life. We've gotten a lot done, but we haven't overworked ourselves. I mean, I have not like gone into a frenzy of organizing closets or anything like that. I've just done the basics at a very slow, relaxed pace, and I have loved every minute. So with the spare time we've had, we've played games, we've read more, we have visited my mom, we've made meals together, we've gone on lots of walks. On the sunny, pretty days that are not too windy, we've gone outside a lot. But there have been a few days that just sleeted all day long, or were really overcast and windy and just too cold to enjoy. But we totally made it out there on the sunny, nice days. And today is beautiful. It's just really windy, but I'll quote my son, who I think is quoting an explorer when he says, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. So if you got the right gear, you can make it in any weather. And I mean, I've looked ridiculous out there, but I've been warm. I've had like thick socks with fleece leggings and a huge fluffy pullover with Hector's ski jackets that are huge on me, but they provide so much more warmth, I think, because they're way bigger than my trapper hat, which comes down to the sides of my face and keeps my ears and cheeks warm, and good gloves. And really the only part that's cold, if it's windy, is my face. But if it's not windy, it's totally doable. And I've had my duck boots that are lined with, I don't know if it's Sherpa or what, but it's fluffy, warm lined duck boots that my father got me for Christmas this year. Perfect timing for this weather, because even if you wear 2 or 3 pairs of socks and rubber boots, if you're out there for a long time, your toes get froze. So not the best idea if we're gonna go hiking in the snow. But when I just go to and from the chicken coop, I wear my rubber boots because it's just easier to slip them on and off. When we're gonna be out there for hours, I wear my fleece lined or my Sherpa lined duck boots, and they have laces and they're leather, so they tie on and they really keep my feet warm. So it's been a quite fun and interesting week. I know we probably won't have another week like this till a few years, so it's really nice to soak it up while we have it. Last time we went through this was our first winter in this house. We moved here September of 2020, and I think it was January of 2021 or February that we had a huge snow, and we were snowed in for a week, and it was glorious. I loved it. So just wanted to catch you guys up, share a little bit of what's been going on here, and would love to hear how you guys are doing. Here's the coop, nice and snug, with this tarp shielding the chickens from all the wind coming in through the front of the coop. Also, their water freezes every few hours, so I need to go out there regularly to give them warm water. Walking through the woods when there's snow everywhere always reminds me of Narnia, especially when the snow starts to melt and you hear all the drippy sounds. It's so beautiful. I noticed a lot of deer tracks in places that I've never seen them on our property, and it's pretty exciting because we are putting up deer stands and ready to hunt a little more frequently now that it's cold, and hopefully we'll start to get some deer for the year. We're out of onions. We're getting 1 to 0 eggs a day. My fridge is so empty. I am eager to get to the grocery. I hope that we are able to today. Normally we would have gotten our chicken feed this past Tuesday, but we were snowed in, and so it's waiting for us, but we can't get there to get it. So we've got to be creative with what we give them. I'm gonna take them these acorn squash to keep them busy and occupied. And I put together a blend of oats and wheat berries and lentils, split peas, any bacon grease or beef grease left over from cooking I'm mixing in. And of course, any scraps I can give them, bread or leftover sweet potatoes. The boys tried to shovel some of the snow in front of their coop out so that they would come out and at least have that little area to scratch, but they are not interested. We gave them some extra pine shavings to make the bedding in their coop a little deeper, and they've been dust bathing in it and just making the best of the situation. They're being little troopers, and I bet that first day when the snow's all gone, they are going to be so happy to get out of this coop. They've been in there for 6 days. I'm also so glad that since the wind is not coming through the back of the coop, I didn't have to cover that. And so it provides a nice few hours during the mid-afternoon where the sun comes in really well and they can do a little sunbathing as well. I love that meme. It's so funny. Well, I thank you guys for joining me and hope you are having a beautiful week with your family. God bless you all and hope to see you soon.